Hello YouTubers and subscribers. Yeah, I haven't been very active lately on some of the other bits and pieces I've been doing, but yeah, I've recently acquired this little Honda Grom 125 or MSX125, depending on the markets, as a little fun runabout bike that I might use for some go-kart racetrack days, or just a bit of fun. I picked it up a week ago, unregistered, from a guy who was actually overseas. He had to head back to the UK and it was out of rego. Sort of known about these bikes for a while, as Royal Jordanian had one for a while. I think he's only recently sold it, and because I've also got a Nuda and he speaks very highly of these bikes, I thought I'd give it a go. I had a postie bike, a CT110, if you guys know what that, for a while, and yeah, there's a bit of a run around, but I didn't really like it that much. It wasn't the nicest to ride, and it was, being an ex-postie bike, it probably been thrashed, it felt a bit loose, so I got rid of it. And then yeah, just this came up at a cheap price, and yeah, I thought I'd take it over the pits and get it re-registered, but luckily I didn't have to do that, because it only been out of rego for just over 2 weeks, and they let me just pay the rego and then transfer it into my name, which was fantastic. So yeah, I got a bargain there, and also with some of the mods it came with, yeah, I may have had to do some playing around to get it to pass. So got to say this, I'm very happy with this little thing. It's not fast, but it's just fun, and people give you the thumbs up and they want to talk to you about it. And I've only had it a week, and I've only taken it down the shops and a few other places, and yeah, also I had a custom plate sitting there from one of my other bikes at the Department of Transport, so I thought I'd throw that on as well. So yeah, so anyway, the mods I've done I haven't done that much. The only thing I did is have to get the rear blinkers wired up and stuff, because they weren't done when I got it. But yeah, it has a Tiger performance muffler fitted. The baffle I've put in and taken out. I haven't sort of decided. With the baffle in, it's just a little bit too quiet, but with the baffle out, sometimes it's a bit too loud. So yeah, I don't know, I might drill a couple more holes in the baffle, then throw it back in, and maybe that would be a good compromise for sound level. But besides that, it's a quality exhaust. I'm glad I didn't buy one with a cheap nasty China one, because then I'd want to swap it. They are probably cheapy levers, but they're fine, there's nothing wrong with those, and they look a lot better than the stock ones. And he's thrown on just this one little mirror, which you've got to sort of lift your elbow to see behind you. It works. It's not the best or the safest or probably legal, because it doesn't have anyone on that side. I think he originally had it mounted on the bar ends, but I don't want to put it back. I don't want to make the bike wider. It's really good how it's so narrow for yeah, squeezing into tight places, etc. Other than that, yeah, it's got the front indicators being replaced. So the original ones are massive and they just do not suit the bike. These ones are pretty decent, so I'm glad the previous guy had half decent taste, so it's something that I don't have to change or play around with. Yeah, and the colour scheme is my favourite. The red, I think, looks the best. There's some other colours. I did look at a black one, which was alright. It was a bit more expensive, and it was owned by a young bloke, and it obviously been dropped a couple of times because there was a couple of scratches and stuff. This one's very clean. Yeah, so I'm sort of fighting with the old urges to really go nuts on modifying and spending money on it. There's so many things you can do to these bikes. Yeah, intakes, big bore kits, Olin suspension, 5-speed upgrades, you know, and then you can do your stunting mods. I'm not really into that. I'll keep it pretty clean looking. I think I'm not going to add too much body protection and cages and bars and all that sort of thing, I don't think. Who knows, maybe I will if I sort of get that urge. But yeah, well, you never know, I could use it for a bit, get bored of it and then sell it. But yeah, it's just a good little toy to have. The only main thing I want to do, I suppose, and everyone sort of talks about it, is the tyres. I mean, I haven't been riding it super hard yet, but they don't feel that great. But I'm still getting used to the bike, so maybe a bit of that. So that may be the one thing to do. I've even seen you can buy carbon fibre wheels for these, which apparently makes a good amount of difference. And you can get those with tyres for about 1,600 or something. That's kind of tempting to do. It's just crazy having a bike like this and then, you know, gearing up with Ohlins and Brembo brakes and stuff. But yeah, they're a fun bike, and it does the job. So yeah, you know, we'll see. Alright guys, I'll leave it at that for now. Who knows, in a couple of months or whatever, I might make another one if I've gone to town with it. But yeah, we shall see. Alright, catch you later.